everyone, welcome back to my channel Day 9 class. Today we are going to discuss about the journal entries. 7th sum. Journalize the following transactions. So we didn't get any name of the business. So we have to write the transaction main heading as journal entries. Date, particulars, LF column, debit column and credit column. The first transaction was held on March 2014. First, commenced business with cash 13,000 and stock 7,000. At the previous sum also we has got like this cash and furniture. In this sum we get cash 13,000 and stock 7,000. So cash account, the starting, whatever it may be, cash or goods or plant, machinery, asset, whatever it may be, it would be a capital. Cash account debtor, stock account debtor to capital account. So the narration is being the business started with stock and cash. The amount cash 13,000, stock 7,000. A total amount is 20,000. And next, the next transaction was held on March 2nd. Bought plant. So it is a cash transaction. Here there is a name of the good. Here there is a name of the good. So we have to write plant account, not the purchase account. We have to write the plant account. Debtor. This is a cash transaction. Being plant purchased. How much? It is 5,000. Paid for postage 500. We have paid. It is a expense. 3rd March. We have paid the postage. Postage account debtor to cash account. So the narration is being the postage paid. The amount 500. And next, the next transaction was held on March 4th. Withdraw cash for office use, not for personal use. Withdraw cash for office use. Withdraw means it is a bank. If it is for personal use, it would be a drawings account. It is a used for office. So it is a bank account. So it is cash account debtor to bank account. We don't know the use. It's just office use. We don't know the use. What is the use of the cash is? We don't know. So it would be cash account to bank account. Withdraw means bank account. If it is for personal use, it is be a drawings account. So the narration is being cash withdrawn for office use. How much? It is 1000 rupees. And next, the next transaction was held on March 5th. Paid for sundry expense. Whatever it may be, it is a expense. We has paid. Sundry expenses account debtor to cash account. If paid for sundry expenses by check means it would be bank account. Here paid for sundry expenses has given. So it is a cash transaction. 500, 500. So the narration is being sundry expenses paid. And next, the next transaction was held on 6th, March 6th. Paid into bank. Paid into bank. We has paid the cash to bank. So, it would be a bank account debtor to cash account. Why? Because paid to bank. We has paid. The cash is going away from the business. So it will be credited in the way of bank. So the bank should be debited. The narration is being paid into bank. How much? The amount is 10,000 rupees. And next, the next transaction is held on March 7th. March 7th. What is that? Paid salaries. If paid salaries by check, then it will be salaries account debtor to bank account. Here only paid salaries. So it is a cash transaction. So, salaries account debtor to cash account. The narration is being salaries paid. How much? It is 5,000. So, this is the transactions held on March 2014. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.